mean, here's the thing. As you mentioned, culture is really, really important, and depending on your group, whether it's a large group, sometimes the culture can be, you have to figure out how you're going to navigate and what's important to you. If you're a small group, you can start it from the beginning. But culture, here's what I mean by culture. In India, there's a culture of education, family-oriented education, right? Australia has a different culture than Russia, just as a country. Catholics have a different culture than Southern Baptists, Protestant. They're just a different culture. It's similar in some ways, but a different culture. The military, people, there's a very specific culture within the military. And in different branches of the military, there's specific culture there. And culture says this: we do things this way here. This identifies us. This is what makes us different and unique and special. This is what makes us powerful. This is what gives us a sense of connection. We agree with these same things, a sense of belonging. And sometimes when somebody comes into the culture, they don't agree with that right away. But the culture is stronger than the person, and they will make them either adapt into the culture or they'll be so uncomfortable they leave. Join the military and say, excuse me, I have some suggestions. I'd like to change something. I don't like the time that we eat breakfast. It's not going to work out for you. They will pound you into the ground until you accept the culture that is laid out, because somebody at some point thought about, said this is important. Should we make the soldiers make their beds? Yes or no? How should we tell them to make their beds? Do they need to shine their shoes? I mean, what is it? Is it a culture of rank advancement, or not a culture of rank advancement? So all of those things are, you think about kind of large group dynamics, and is a culture valuable to the organization? Extremely. It identifies the organization, and people get a sense of calm and belonging, and okay, they know what they need to do. They don't have to reinvent everything. They just need to figure out what the culture is and do it. So in building a large network marketing organization, or even starting with a small network marketing organization, culture is just about deciding what do you want your group to be known for. Think about any culture in the world. What are they known for? So inside of your group, what do you want your group to be known for? Do you want it to be known for fun? Do you want it to be known for glamour?
Number 2 on your board.
Do you want it to be known for rank advancement? But rank advancement can take a lot of forms. Is it speed that your group is known for? We bang them out. You come in here, we're moving. ACN is a culture of sharp, professional suits. People dress sharp and selling hard. Hard push. Unique is a culture of, hey, let's have some fun. Here's the makeup. Let's hang out with each other, and we'll have, just it's more fun. I would sense from the outside looking in, kind of a fun culture. And Isogenics, for example, is a beautiful, strong, in shape type of organization. Health, fitness, they're really into it. The USANA, over the years, has been a little bit more medical, a little bit more lab coat-ish. We're about the ingredients, we're about the science. So it's kind of a science culture, and it's shifted a bit over the years. So think about what your culture has been, and specifically, what do you want your culture to be inside your group? Do you want it to be people in our group, we're hard workers? Or do you want it to be people in our group, hey, we just hang out and have fun? That's a decision. That's a decision. You don't want your culture to just kind of be created just by accident. Do you have a culture of people that are on time? Or do you have a culture of people who are late all the time? Do you have a culture of people who only use technology, or people who get together face to face also? So you need to kind of make a list of what are the things that are important to you, what are the things that you think will help build the strongest organization, and there's no right or wrong answer. There are different cultures with different companies all over the world. Like a Vima culture as an example, is a little bit irreverent, a very strong branding, very sparkly, sharp branding, but irreverent and cutting edge, and that's part of their thing. A little younger, that's part of the culture there.
Can we term it as code of honor?
Can you what?
Can we term this culture as code of honor for that team?
A code of honor? Well, what is the code of honor? Will help you to define the culture. I used to come up with the core commitments, 10 core commitments. Here's what this group agrees on. Personal development could be part of your culture. Longevity can be part of your culture, where you reward people who stay around, stay around, stay around, stay around.
Do you build like a DMO into that culture?
DMO can be part of it. I mean, if it's really kind of core. Some organizations are known for their DMO, but not very many. You know what I mean? If you think about Amway, what's the culture there?
What did I find?
Loyalty?
Yeah.
Loyalty?
Yeah, very much.
Big time.
Fierce loyalty.
Fierce loyalty.
No cross-lining.
And absolute, chain of command, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Personal development.
Yeah.
They pound on personal development.
Very much.
Free enterprise, the spirit of the entrepreneur is big part of what they do. But also part of their culture is a little sneaky.
Controversy as well.
Kinda, don't ever say the name of the company.
Yeah.
Ever. It's a little, that's part of their culture. Which I personally, if they ask for my advice, I would tell them, shout from the treetops that we're Amway, deal with it. Don't hide from it at all. The more you hide from it, the more damage you do to your organization.